Hey everyone, and welcome to Tail Inferno, and welcome back to our Dragon Age story analysis playthrough of the whole series. We are in Dragon Age Origins, and this is episode 15 of our Dragon Age Origins playthrough. Episode 14, if you would recall, we finished Soldier's Peak. We started and finished Soldier's Peak. Everybody died. That made total sense to Amara. It was a lot of fun, and we have got it done. And the best thing the best thing about it is we've now got storage. So that little cache over here, chest, is now our storage. Hallelujah. So now I don't have to worry about that, and we'll definitely travel to and from here a lot to sort out our inventory when we need to, rather than carrying a whole bunch of random stuff with us that we don't need. So that is what episode 14 held for us. Episode 15, we are going to go and get Shale. And we'll see how far we get with the Soldier's Pass DLC to get Shale. Maybe that'll be the whole episode. Maybe we'll start something else while we're at it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But nonetheless, that is what episode 15 has for us as the main goal. Get Shale. Which means we've got to go talk to a devil kitty cat. Now, come here. This is a story analysis playthrough. I've played the series before. If you're new here and you're like, oh, this is an interesting playthrough to watch, I really like the Dragon Age series, or I've always wanted to play it and I don't know anything about it and I don't want it to be spoiled, don't watch. I am a very passionate Dragon Age person. I love the story and I've played all the games. This isn't about a first-time playthrough. That would not be very true and honest of me. Instead, this is where we look at codexes and go, oh my gosh, they thought about this then, and now this makes total sense in the Veilguard, and oh my gosh, they must have made the connections. Oh, that's so cool. That's the whole point. So I've said it in a lot of my videos. I'm trying to say it again at the beginning of some of these later ones, just to remind you guys that there will be spoilers. If you've played the games and you think, sick, this is an awesome opportunity to connect on this level, sick, welcome aboard. For those who don't have any interest in playing the game but want to know more about the story, then hopefully this will be fun for you. But for those who haven't played or are in the process of playing and you have don't want it to be spoiled, this probably isn't the place for you. But nonetheless, I hope you come back and then you can come connect and see all these bits and pieces. It's a lot of fun. I've been having a great time. But with all that being said and done, we've already dealt with the storage situation. I got Starfang, the most warriors coded bloody name of a sword ever, and then forgot that I can't wield it. So you go. So it goes. But now we're going to get out of here, and we're going to skedaddle on off to, I hope. I'm also wondering if I'm having those sound issues again. I think I might be. I have a feeling I don't have all the sound. Maybe I should go do one of those like... I can't tell if real life sounds are getting in the way of these sounds. I might go and do a battle thing, like one of these. No, you know what? I'm going to pause. And I'm going to save, I'm going to restart, because I think this is too quiet. And I've been tricked out by sound stuff before. It is, no, we'll go to the party camp. That's how I can test it. Hang on. Because there is a particular song in the party camp, a soundtrack song in the background. That's how I'll find out. That confirms that we've got sound issues. The party camp music is not playing. I'm going to restart. Hold your horses. I'm going to save. I'm going to reload. And we'll be right back at it. So hold your horses. All right. We're back. And I think I can hear the music in the background. So I think we're good now. I've restarted. Hopefully it's fixed. I've also upped the music volume in the settings, because maybe when I did all of my sound changing in the last episode, maybe I stuffed it up. It's all good. I'm not a professional. It's fine. We learn. We live. We have fun. Now, we go and get Shale, and we see whether or not I keep having issues. Like this ongoing... Hang on. Actually, no, cancel. Oh, no. Let me out. It's fine. It's a glitch, so I can't go anywhere anyway. Who am I going to go and take to Shale? Oh. Oh, that's right. I have no one with me. Good, because of the glitch that I have. Sick. Alright. My camp is empty! Alright, who am I going to take to get Shale? I think I'm going to... I know how much I depend on Win. Maybe we go... I mean... I know I depend on her. I might do an all-girl squad. Oh, I was going to say Leliana, Morrigan, and Win. But then I need a warrior. That seems like a really terrible idea. So maybe we'll go Sten.
Yes.
Because I'd like Sten to be with me when we get the golem. I don't know why. I just think it'd be fun. I don't really want to take Win. But I feel like that's going to be an issue for me in general. Because of her Heelys. I want to take Leliana. It's been a while. And I'm going to take Morrigan.
Indeed.
I will accept the issues later. But with that in mind, I know I haven't had Leliana in the party for a bit, so I'm going to level her up, of course, while I'm here. Oh my gosh, I could level everyone up. Hang on a second. I'm going to focus on Leliana. Alright. 6. We're going to bring up your cunning a bit. Jeez Louise. Your dexterity, maybe your willpower, and we'll pop 1 in constitution. Not a whole lot of thinking in all of that, in case you just wondered and saw and thought. I feel like I made okay choices. Watch me regret those choices. We'll open up some improved combat tactics for the sake of doing so. Alrighty. So we've got a bard. Because we haven't used Leliana. We've now got a bard. So, with that being said, I'll read through these for interest. So, Song of Valor. This is sustained. The bard sings an ancient tale of valorous heroes, granting the party bonuses to mana or stamina regeneration at a rate affected by the bard's cunning, which is good that we've upped the cunning. The bard can only sing 1 song at a time. Then we've got Distraction. The bard's performance, replete with dizzying flourishes, is designed to distract and confuse. The target forgets who it was fighting and becomes disoriented unless it passes a mental resistance check, and that's activated. Song of Courage. The bard launches into an epic song of the party's exploits, granting them bonuses to attack, damage, and critical chance. The size of the bonuses are affected by the bard's cunning. The bard can only sing 1 song at a time. And Captivating Song. Sustained. The bard begins an entrancing song that stuns hostile targets nearby unless they pass a mental resistance check every few seconds. Continuing the song does not drain stamina, but the bard cannot move or take any other action while singing. Very interesting indeed. Now she is an archer, so ignore the fact that she's got daggers, because that's what she starts with. Make it make sense. So we've got 2 skills. And we can't go any further up this, so I'm wondering whether or not we pop in. When a target is incapacitated, the opportunistic rogue strikes where it hurts most. Well, that's a... Oh, sorry, wrong one. The quick-stepping rogue can more easily maneuver opponents, granting a wider flanking angle that makes backstabs easy to achieve. Well, she's not backstabbing. That's not worth it. Stealth's not worth it for her. So I reckon we're going to go into aim. And go into Distraction. Done skis. It's as simple as that. Just don't think about it too hard. And with that, I may also jump into Leliana's tactics very quickly. So give me a moment. Alright, I'm happy with what I have set up with tactics and everything else. I think I'm going to skedaddle on. Oh, I can probably do something about Leliana's equipment too while I'm here. I'm going to give you the Fox's bow. I kept that in there specifically for you. So there you go. You got the Fox's bow. And I will... That's not the button. Charlotte's still learning how to play. Okay. Hang on. I want you to have that on number 1. And then these on... There we go. There you go. Fabuloso, as they say. And then from a armor perspective, yeah, you can keep those on, that's fine. Cool, easy. All right, now we go to the map because we can't just exit the camp because glitches. And we're going to make our way over to Soldier's Pass. Let's go. And here's hoping that the sound glitch isn't happening anymore, but I guess we'll find out. Alrighty, well, first things first, Death Root. And Elf Root. Anything else? Anything else? Ooh, more Elf Root. I can't wait for Dragon Age Inquisition where you watch me pick up every single resource known to man because I cannot help it. Felix!
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Are you asking me to find your mule? Just what are you doing out here? Part of your problem? I think she'll go 3. Part of your problem?
Well, yes. Oh, it's been quite the month. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
She probably doesn't care. She's not going to say, I'm Amara, pleased to meet you. She's never pleased to meet anyone. She's not going to say this, because as we know, she doesn't care. A merchant out here.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war, I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you consider helping a fellow out?
Absolutely not. What do you need? Help a fellow out. How? Do I look like I'm here to help? I think I should say 3. Do I look like I'm here to help?
No, but maybe you could make an exception. This once. Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
How much do you want for it? What does a control rod do? What's the catch? How do I know this will even work? Yes, I think I could use it. No, not interested. Imagine if I just said no, not interested, and then just go on my merry way. It's interesting, so actually, I'll talk about that later. We'll talk about what's interesting here later, when it makes more sense. She's going to say, how much do you want for it? Actually, no, what does a control rod do?
The dwarf I brought it from said it activates and controls a golem. So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say. Might be useful, no? I mean, you look like the sort who could use one, yes?
What's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn. That's not such an issue for adventurous types like yourself, surely? Or I'm hoping that's so, at least.
How much do you want for it? How do I know this will even work? 2. How do I know this will even work?
The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our troubles. He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work. Hence the low price. What do you say?
She's not going to ask how much do you want for it. Would she? I guess. I mean, it's a smart question to ask. How much do you want for it?
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away.
Yes, I think I could use it.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Veilguard. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
And if it doesn't? Oh, no. If not, I'll be back.
Alright, well, then I really hope it works. Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Oh, I do enjoy sometimes playing the slightly more aggressive character. However, it's better to play when it's not towards people that I like. Anyway, so we start with the control rod, and what I'll still wait until we actually get to Honleaf and we meet Shale to talk about what is interesting and what I stopped myself from saying before. Oh, we have interaction. That's interesting. What's going on? Oh, it's the mage stuff. Okay. Hello.
Ah, a fellow traveller of the fair lands. Are you a seeker, perchance? My packs are light, but I have a tome of strange origin. The Deus V Eternus, rumoured to be the last message to a sinful world from the Maker himself.
Did you sell a few copies in the Circle Tower? Not so strange. I have 5 copies. You're a forger and a liar. I'm assuming I've picked this up and I've just forgotten the quest. Assuming that it's going to the Circle Tower. Sometimes my memory is not the greatest. However, I knew this had something to do with mages. Yeah, of course. The sinful world from the Maker himself. Did you sell a few copies in the... 2 or 3? I'm wondering from Amara's personality. I mean, firstly, it's a human, so she doesn't give 2 hoots, so to speak. You're a forger and a liar. Not so strange. I have 5 copies. Would she go straight into a... Oh, yeah, sure. You're a forger and a liar, mate.
Those accusations are baseless, groundless, heinous, unsupportable, insubstantial, and disregardable. Oh, forget it. Get them! An enemy lies...
Okay. We want to get the mages. Oh. This is where I start thinking maybe, good. Yep. This would be great with Win. Oh, my word. Okay. Leave me be. Hello, sir. Oh, my word. Yeah, this was a great idea not to have Win. I don't know. I have really good ideas sometimes, you know, and I think it's time for us to bring out them damn daggers, you know. I'm stunned. This is great. I love it. Uh-oh. Have another one of those. Stun someone. Not good. Not good. Oh, that's even worse. I didn't realize I hadn't saved. Oh my word. Well, at least now I get to get Win, but I have to do everything I just did. Oh my gosh. I forget this game does not auto save, or when it does, it's not in the moments that you need it to. Oh my god. Okay. Give me a moment. Alright, we have made it back here. After all of that, I have... Liliana, why have you got daggers on still? I changed your weapon set. Is that why you died before? Anyway, okay. Alright, I'm shocked. Alright? I have leveled Liliana up again. I've given her stuff. I have gone and done the golem bit with Felix. I've saved... And you'll see that Morrigan doesn't exist. There is Win here. Because guess what? I know. I need Win. So we'll see how it goes. I just want to get Liliana out because Amara loves Liliana. Even if she doesn't realize it yet, she does. So let's go talk to this guy again. Let's see how it goes. And see how fast we die. But maybe we won't this time because Win's here. Maybe. We'll see.
Ah! A fellow traveller of the fair lands. Are you a seeker, perchance? My packs are light, but I have a tome of strange origin. The Deus V Eternus, rumoured to be the last message to a sinful world from the Maker himself.
I've also played around with the sound again because I feel like it was either glitching or just not very loud. I don't know. It just keeps coming in and out, so, you know, it's all a bit fun, you know? You're a forger and a liar. I'm going to say the same thing again.
Those accusations are baseless, groundless, heinous, unsupportable, insubstantial, and disregardable. Don't forget it. Get them!
Okay, I'm gonna get hit, I reckon, by that bolt. Okay, this time we're going straight. This is why we've got to... I hope that was... I don't know what I just got. Anyway, Sten doesn't do... Well, Sten does a lot, I should say. Oh, there goes Liliana. Good. Oh, yep, just keep coming for me. I'm distracting all of them.
Yes.
Okay. 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 I believe. Oh, no. It's all up to you, Win! Oh my god. I thought I was doing okay. Is this it? Is this the end? Is this when you realize how bad I am at this game? I think I'm going to try and get this to... I'm hoping... I don't think this is how it works. But I wonder if I get people... I don't think that works. Unless... Is there a way... Can I command you guys to just... not move? How do I do that again? Uh-oh. Hold position, everyone. Oh, but then they won't move later. I was hoping I could maybe come up here and start the conversation and then I'd magically be up here again. Can I start attacking now? Is that possible? Can I do that? Hey, mage. No. I wish I could. Oh, how I wish I could. Guys, I swear I'm good at playing video games. Just this one in particular. You're a forger and a liar. Yep. Yep, okay. Okay, firstly, Liliana, for the love of God, get your freaking... Oh, and this is... Oh, yep. Good God! Look at all of them go! I'm thrilled by this. I was really hoping we'd get Shale today, and I think I'm just going to be at this level, at this bit, this interaction. This is it. This is it. This is This is it. OMG, can I leave? Oh. Holy moly. Get me out of here. They're gonna make me freeze in my place. Oh, I should have saved up my tactics. That was really That was really dumb. This was all very dumb. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Just end it. For the love of God, mate. You're an archer. You know what? Everybody... Oh, you're stuck. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go around. Leave me be. Everybody leave... Oh, drink. Run, 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 run. I believe in you, Win. Stun you? Oh, leave me be. Get me. Get them. In. Get them. Just get them, please. Did you kill your own guy? No. Oh dear. Look at it. Look at me go. Look at me go. Look at me go. Maybe I'll win. Oh, maybe I won't because I'm stunned. We're gonna use all of our health bolters, but I believe. Stun someone. Get them in the back. Get him. Get him. Get him. I am watching my health like a hawk. Come on. Come on. Get him. Get him. Wrong button. I don't have my wolf! That's been the problem this whole time. I now realize I don't have my wolf friend out. I'm not going to bother with it now. I should have.
Anyone got some blood to spare?
I realized my problem, and you're all probably yelling at me. You're a wolf! My wolf, indeed. Firstly, stop using your damn frickin' daggers.
Speak.
And now, get your wolf out.
We should have a drink since we've stopped.
Good grief. You know what? Watch us win now. All because I got a wolf.
Ah, a fellow traveler, rumored to be the last message. There's a cat.
Now.
Okay. We're gonna get stunned. Yes, every time. I don't know why when I'm running away from these people I get the stun. I don't know. But now we've got a wolf. Get him, Wolfie. I'm coming for you, bitch. You're getting the stun, and then we're gonna go straight into daggers. And we're going straight in your back. Get him. Get him. Get him. See how much better this is just with Wolf Friend? Good gosh. Just like that. And now, woo! OP with Wolf Friend here. Look at us go! Hello? OP character. Wolf. Maybe now I can bring Win? I mean, not Win. Win was probably part of the reason why we survived that, by the way. And Win is going to forever be in my party because I don't know. You never know, you know? Oh my god. This is why Wolf Friend will forever be in the party. And I have to remember to bring Wolf Friend along and activate Wolf Friend. Holy moly. Maybe we will get Shale? I don't know. And I think you can probably guess the what's going to happen to the child and the cat. I mean, hazard a guess, eh? What do you think Amara's going to feel about these people? That's what I thought. Let's get out of here. That was crazy! Wolf immediately. That's not where you get the wolf. We will wolf when we can. Hey, Stan, how are you feeling while we wait for Wolf? Nothing? Cool, let's go. Liliana, you got something to say about where we are? What do you know of this place?
Next to nothing, I'm afraid. Perhaps there is little to know about this place, or I simply have not discovered its secrets yet.
Okay, let's just move on. Cool. Wolf Friend yet? No? Oh my word. We'll walk. We'll look at the beautiful sights of, you know, dead people and stuff like that. Oh dear. Okay. Hi! Oh, genlocks. Are any of you guys magic wielders? No? Good? That's okay. Ooh, we're doing really good at the... This is a lot easier. I feel less stressed now. Thank God. You know what? Trying to kill Darkspawn and this Blight thing is a whole lot easier than one mage and a couple of other people. You know what I mean? Cannot believe it. I cannot believe it! Just embarrassment after embarrassment. I swear I know how to play this game, I promise you. Liliana, why are you using... I need it unequipped. This is just getting ridiculous. Liliana. Come on, I just want to be an archer for a bit, leave me alone. There's so much... Is that so hard to ask? Actually, I'll do the right thing. It'll be archer versus archer. Leave me alone. I swear I have a tactic in place where Sten's supposed to taunt the people that attack me, but hey, you know, maybe he won't. That's okay. I don't need him to do that. Woo! I'm still reeling from the scenario before. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe I forgot my wolf friend, firstly, and I cannot believe that I have now been shown to be terrible at this game.
Not happening.
Oh my gosh. I play it for funsies, but I didn't change my difficulty level. It's still normal. Did it cross my mind? Of course it did. Of course it did. Because I'm here for the story, not for the combat that I'm not very good at. Alright? Those are my vibes. Save the damn game! Oh, yeah. Okay. Any of these guys magic wielders? Anything that I can see right now? No. Woo! Okay. Aren't we doing such a good job now? I think I need to change some of my tactics because I kind of went really like overblown with some of them, if I do say so myself, aka if their health is less than 50 to heal themselves, and I'm seeing all of my health things. I mean, we're down to 7, and we had 11 when we moved into Hunley. So that's on my mind. Health things? The poultices. You know what I mean. Okay. You did it. Huzzah. Give me the chest. Oh, my brain. The embarrassment of before. I imagine that's Olaf. Thank you for the key. Assuming it's Olaf's key. Broken chest, don't mind if I do. I'll take that. I'll take the basket. Oh, the basket is almost empty. Most of the seabirds. Oh. I wish I could read fast. You know what I mean? I'm sure it has something to do with the fact that Shale is covered in bird poop. But before we do that, I'm going to go and unlock that chest, because I am aware that the chest exists. And I have a key now, which I imagine was Olaf's. I can't wait to be wrong. I am right. The cheese knife!
Naturally.
Is this when we start looking at all the references to cheese? All the cheese wheels? Is that something good for me, actually, thinking about this cheese knife? Ooh, it is good. Ooh! What's the difference? Well, I guess we'll find. We're gonna have a cheese knife. And we might put it on the offhand just on the basis that the main hand has got the rune on it. So, nice. Put that in there, please. Nice. And then, hey, Leliana, stop using your damn daggers. You're not even going to give it any. I can't trust you. Right? Good God. Only I'm the archer and jewel wielder in this party, not you. I don't think I'm ever going to emotionally recover from what happened before, because I'm shocked. Shale. Hello.
This is a golem, I believe. Damaged, perhaps beyond repair. There may be a way to reactivate it, though that is not necessarily wise.
On closer inspection, I can't remember if there were words on the screen before that I should have read, and that's totally my fault. I'm just not here after the moment before, so apologies for not reading any subtitle before. On closer inspection, you see that the statue is embedded with numerous crystals, some of them cracked. It may be dwarven made. Dulefgar. Activate the golem. Nothing happens. Apparently either the rod is not working or the codework is incorrect. I guess it's time to go to the trader and fuck him up. We're going to go for a look around. I see something sparkling over here, so this is important to me. Oh, a note! Nice. A note from the Hunley Village Council. Nice. Okay. It is up this way. Just making sure I don't miss anything. Got our first codex, I believe. Well, probably not. I'm sure there's been other codexes, and I've just completely shut them out because I've been entirely waylaid by my awful combat skills before. So it goes. Alright, where are... Ooh, we'll grab that. Thank you. We'll get some more of these crystals. We're gonna make... oh, more fire arrows. That's good. We're going to make Shale look great. Hello. Oh, well, that's not who I wanted to aim at, but sure. You. I don't know. Nobody's looking at me. Nobody cares. It's fine. Alright, let's go. Okay. Archer, stop running away from me. Ooh. Okay. Hold off. I just want to get this guy. I don't have my wolf friend again, because I keep forgetting. So we're probably gonna die, because I need an OP character like my wolf to be around at all times, apparently. Oh, don't slap me in the face with a shield. Oh, I still haven't changed the tactics. I'm all over the place, guys. Pretend that I'm really good at this game, okay? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. But I'm missing like anything as well. It's a good time. Hello. We seem to be doing fine. Darkspawn apparently are easy as anything versus say... Oh, there's your head. As I said, versus a bloody... Everything else? Everything else. My brain. I'm still getting over how many times I died! Too many things going on! This is madness! Madness, I tell you! I just feel like I need to start all over again. I'm not going to, of course, because that's just stupid, but... Good grief. Good grief. I feel like I need to take a deep breath. I need to redo my tactics so that we're not consuming all of my health poultices. And take a breath. Alright, we're going to level up Win. Get you some willpower, some more magic. We'll give you some more willpower. How about it? And we'll give you some combat training. Mages can take more damage from an attack. Yeah, cool. Alright, cool. We'll do that. That sounds great. Life Ward. The caster places a protective ward on an ally that automatically restores health when the ally falls close to death. That sounds brilliant. Anything else that I was thinking about getting? No. I think I'm going to get that. Thank you. Delightful. We're going to save. Okay. Alright. We take deep breaths. We get our wolf friend out. There are no mages here. There aren't any liars or forgers or whatever I called them. These are just Darkspawn and we're all good. We take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Okay. Alright. I think we're doing okay now. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. All I know for certain is I was shaken. Ooh. Special brew? Don't mind if I do. A gift for whomst, I wonder. For whomst. I wonder... Oh. That was a bit bloody. Oh, more Darkspawn. Terrible. Yeah. Oh, get this guy. Everyone, go for this guy. Get him. Get him. Get him. It's incredibly important we get this guy. Can I tell people to fight him? No? Shit. Uh-oh. I'm going to die from my casting. Oh! Get him. Oh, I can't heal because I got the red mark on me. Uh-oh. Time to play a character I haven't played for a while. Let's go Liliana because she's close enough to what I usually do. Ah! Yep. Yep. That's okay. That's okay. We're okay. I have a health poultice. We're all fine. I was like, where's the wolf? Not here because I died. Yeah, this is... We're doing fine. You! Don't look at me. Stun you! Get him! Get this guy. Come on. I need everyone to go for the magic user at the beginning. I also know that there are people that have Injuries, including myself. I've got a cracked skull, it looks like. I want a lesser injury kit, thank you. And you need one too.
Yes.
Yes, I know. Good grief! This is just a crazy episode of Charlotte can't really combat at all in this game. I feel like I talked about it a bit in the last episode, where I talked about the fact that I am here for a good time, not a hard time. And that's okay. Oh, cool. Sick. A decades-old letter. And that, you know, I don't try and do things at a really hard level because, oh, hello. Because I enjoy the story and stuff like that. And then I felt like I was doing a really good job, like, in all the episodes since then. And I was like, doing okay. I've been humbled. It's embarrassing.
By the Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
Oh, is that you, Cullen? I doubt anyone thought you were still alive. I wasn't sent by anyone. No, I'm a Grey Warden. I'm looking for whoever owned that statue outside. Amara's just gonna tell it how it is. I'm looking for whoever owned that statue outside.
The statue outside? Why would... Oh, I think I see. You bought the control rod, didn't you? You came here looking for Shale.
I like your plat.
That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance.
Killed your father? What do you mean? So you're saying the golem is defective? Is it dead? It's just standing out there. I'm going to say 2. So you're saying the golem is defective?
How should I know? It must be. My father was its master, and it still killed him. Surely that's not normal behavior. My father's name was Wilhelm. Mage to the Isles of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais. And what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and Shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now.
So here's what I was going to say before when I said this is really interesting. And the only reason why it's really interesting is if you have read The Stolen Throne. So Wilhelm and Shale are in The Stolen Throne. However, in saying that, I don't believe the golem's name is used in The Stolen Throne. I don't recall Shale being called Shale in it, but you do meet Wilhelm. He is certainly a character in that book. And there is a golem with him. And the golem does make many appearances in different forms and ways, doing all sorts of things. But again, I don't believe the golem is ever, like, Shale is ever mentioned as Shale. But it's interesting because I hadn't read The Stolen Throne when I had first played this game, so I didn't realise that when they talk about Wilhelm and the Battle of Orlais, or like winning against Orlais and all those battles, like being a hero from that time. Now that I've read it, I went, oh my gosh, okay, this is what they're talking about. So yeah, so that was what was interesting. It's a cool little connecting piece of lore, and that's why I have so enjoyed going back and reading all of the books, because it just kind of ties things together and just brings characters a bit more light, and adds further depth to an already deep and cool story. So that was all that I really wanted to say about that. Anyway, except the rod doesn't work. Nothing happens. Is there anything else you can tell me about this golem? I'm curious about this place, actually. Where are we? That's great. It murdered its master. Then I should go. I'll just say, except the rod doesn't work, nothing happens.
My mother might have passed along the wrong command phrase when she sold the rod. She said she never wanted to see Shale active again. Look, I'll tell you the command phrase, but I'll need your help first. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
How do you even know she's alive? What killed this men who went after her? Intimidate. How about you tell me the phrase now? I'll see if I can help her. Ooh, this is interesting. Do I go for the intimidate? My Amara, the one who does not care, because, again, I don't realize that there's these options. Because a lot of the times that I've played these quests, it's been, you go and save the daughter and kill the demon and the cat. And so I was thinking as I was going into this, oh, well, Amara obviously is not going to really care too much about the daughter and is going to care more about the fact that there's a demon and try and kill the demon, and that will ultimately probably mean that the daughter is probably also going to be caught in the crossfire of that, so to speak. But now there's an opportunity here to not even worry about it. Because I wonder if the intimidate will work. Because Amara's not here to go and save people, so to speak. She's here to get the golem. Because, hey, in her brain, she's like, a golem? Firstly, what the hell is that? But secondly, that might be good in the Blight. And she's not going to go and help a child just to get a child to help in the Blight, because obviously that's not sustainable. So, my little Amara elf, who is a menace. She's going to intimidate. How about you tell me the phrase now?
And then what will happen to Amalia? No, I won't tell you. I don't care what you do. If you want that bloody golem, then find my little girl.
Oh my god! It's time to fight. God, he was going to punch me out, I feel like. He's ready to let me know. Well, good dad. Good father. Good on you. Brave man. Fine, I'll see what I can do. How do you even know she's still alive? Or killed this man who went after her? Forget it, not interested. I wonder if you say that if you don't get the phrase. I imagine you don't, and that's it. But I'll say that Amara's going to say too. How do you even know she's still alive?
I don't, it's true. I'm terrified that something's happened to her and she's lying in there, injured. I can't leave here until I know for certain. Surely you can understand that.
I'll see if I can find her.
You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
Mara's only doing it to get the golem. We're going to level up. Before we go any further, we're going to pop Summon Cunning and Summon Dex. Maybe I'll put everything in Strength so I can use Starfang. No. Put some more in Dex. Yes. Ew, what do we want to do? We're going to put it in Expert Combat Training is what we're going to do. So we go up one. Alright. What do we want to do? I reckon we want to summon a bear. Oh god, it's a huge cooldown. But I guess, if you summon the bear and then you lose the summoning of the bear, you can then go summon the wolf. So, pretty cool. It is very tempting to get the bear, if I'm going to be honest. Oh, but there are other things I could also get that I also really want. Oh, that's an AoE kind of attack. Interesting. Do I want to summon the bear? I feel like I want to summon the bear. Oh, do I want to get... Ooh. Oh my gosh. Can I have them all? I think I'm going to do this. And then when I can level up again, I'm going to do this. And when I can level up again, I'm going to do this. And then I don't know. I don't know. I'm so indecisive. I want to use it all. Everything. Give me everything. It's important for loot. Whatever. Ultimately, as I said, we're only doing this to get the golem. Because golem would be good for blind. So let's go. I didn't promise him I'd bring her back alive. I also want to make it very clear. I think I had to do this in one of the earlier episodes too. I Would obviously save kids if in real life, of course. This is Amara we're talking about. I'm role-playing Amara. Don't take this out of context. Alright. I was gonna say ash wraiths? Isn't that what appears? Oh no, just shades. Oh no, there's a dust wraith. Okay, alright, okay, lesser shade. Bugger off. There, it's as simple as that. Liliana, I'm so proud of you in keeping the bow and arrow on. Instead, ooh. Harvest Festival Ring. What does it do? Ew! Strength, dexterity, and attack. Ew. Well, I know what I'm putting on. Hello. Oh, I can put it on. Oh! Maybe I will get that strength after all. Who knows? A book of Enchanter Wilhelm. The Journal of Said Man. Cool. Nice. Anything else we can pick up? Anything hidden anywhere? Anyone? Sorry for the death, dude. We'll just walk away. We won't take you back up. Sorry. Okay. Alrighty, we're not here to perform.
Don't cats like to be in trees?
We're not here to figure out the puzzle. Amara doesn't do puzzles.
Oh look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
I'm not here to play games.
Oh well. I suppose Kitty and I will just have fun on our own till someone more interesting comes along. Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
The cat finds me distracting. We have to go, Amalia. Matthias is waiting. Or, sure, let's leave. You can bring the cat. She doesn't know it's a demon yet. I wonder if Amara would just say that. I mean, I know it's a demon. Is this... Because this is what the cat wants. This is what the demon wants, is to leave. And I feel like if I was Amara... If I was Amara, what would Amara do? You know, she just wants the child to go back so she can get the golem. So at this point she's like, oh, fuck, whatever. Bring the cat. I don't care. Just let's make this as easy as possible. Sure, let's leave. You can bring the cat.
I can't go. Kitty says she can't come, and I'm not leaving her. She'd be lonely.
You are so kind, Amalia. I would miss you dearly if you left.
That's where... See, that feels very protective, and I don't think Amara cares. She's just going to say, that's not really a cat, is it?
Of course she's a cat. She just talks, that's all.
Talking is simple enough, once you know how.
Wish my cat spoke. I say that. I have a feeling she wouldn't be very nice to me. She likes other people more than me. Alright. I don't think talking to this creature is safe, Amalia. Right. What are you really? Amara? Amalia, you need to return to your father. I think that's what Amara would say at this point.
Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
I'm not leaving without the girl. What have you done to her? I don't really care what you do with the girl. A stranger who finds you very interesting. So I don't think she'd ask, what have you done to her? And I don't think she'd say for either. I mean, unless it's said in a tone of like a threatening tone of like, a stranger who finds you very interesting, by the way. It's either 1 or 3. Because she either, you know, she's either going to say I'm not leaving without the girl in the sense of I need her to get the golem, or I don't really care what you do with the girl. But in saying that, I think she would actually say 1, because she's probably put 2 and 2 together. This is a demon, and she hates demons. She's going to kill the demon, and she does care what the demon does. So I'm not leaving without the girl.
It seems we are at an impasse, so let me propose a compromise of sorts. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever.
Let you have the girl, you mean possess her? Don't you think you'll notice something out of place? I don't make deals with your kind. I don't think she'd even ask. I think she's going to say, I don't make deals with your kind.
No, Kitty!
You will not take the child from me. She shall be mine forever.
Uh-oh. Oh, that face. Uh-oh. Desire demon, anyone? Oh, you're not a little girl anymore. Kitty. This has got some weird connotations to it, if you don't mind me noticing. Will you resist my stun? Of course you will. Stop! No, I want to attack Kitty. Okay. It's a bit sexual calling a desire demon Kitty, may I say? Well, desire demon is very sexual anyway. Hence desire. I'll pick up all of these, thanks. Sorry, Kitty. Oh, okay. Okay. We don't wear helmets in this game. Thank you. Alright, well. So it goes. Anything I can pick up in here? Nope. Okay. Hey, guy. Real sorry. She was dead when I got there. You know? You never knew. You will never know. God, I love it when I miss my first shot. Oh, there's people behind us? That's sick. I love that. All of a sudden, combat is so much easier. What was I complaining about before? There's no such thing as hard combat in this game, and I am a pro. Ay, ay, ay. More.
Yes.
I saw this coming. Whoop. See ya. It's that easy. It's that simple. It's that easy. Matthias.
What happened to her? Is she in there? Why hasn't she come back?
I'm working on it. She doesn't lie. She's gonna say, I'm sorry, Matthias. She's dead. Sorry.
She's dead. Oh, my poor butterfly. Thank you for finding her, at least. I'm grateful.
Hey.
The phrase to activate Shale is Dulan Han. If you still want that bloody thing. I wouldn't if I were you. Now I guess I'll go.
Good thing you're not me. Because I need all the help I can get for this blight. I like how we just, like, also didn't go into detail about, you know, the who, what, where, when, and how of all of it, you know? It was like, yeah, dude, I'm sorry. I mean, I don't even think she would have said sorry. I just saw that and went, she's not going to say I'm working on it. She's not going to lie. She's going to tell the truth. But I think she would have probably framed it as a, not as in a I'm sorry situation. I think she would have just said, mate, she's dead. And, like, not said anything else. Unless he asked about it. But he didn't. So we move on. Shale! Dulan Han. Hello, one of my favourite characters. You're coming with me.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And not even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical.
Hello to you too. And how do you know I'm not a mage? I did not just stumble across it. You could be more thankful, you know. How would she approach this? It's not a human. It's Gollum. Made out of rock. So there's that. She's probably curious. It's totally outside of the norms of a Dalish clan thing. I don't know if they have any particular stories in the elven culture about golems, and all that jazz. So I don't know how her approach would be to this. I don't know if she would get defensive straight away and say I did not stumble across it because, you know, she got it. Maybe you should say 4. You could be more thankful, you know.
It thinks I should be thankful. Well, of course it does. Why would it not? I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
Oh, you poor dear. That would be really, really boring.
I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
No. Not all of them, no.
Some got away, then. How unfortunate.
I think with that, noting how much Amara doesn't like people, she'd probably be like, I like this. I like this golem. Do you have a name? You didn't care for them, I take it? Did you watch the attack? That's horrible. Ooh, you didn't care for them, I take it, is an interesting question. Yeah, you didn't care for them, I take it.
Familiarity breeds contempt, as they say, and after 30 years as a captive audience, I was as familiar with these villagers as one could possibly be. Not that I wish their fate on them, no. But it did make for a delightful change of pace.
I'll bet.
Well, go on then. Out with it. What is its command?
Do you have a name? Why are you calling me it? I'm told you killed your last master. You follow my commands, will you? Do you have a name?
Perhaps. I may have forgotten after all the years of being called Gollum. Gollum, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Gollum and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Gollum, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
Is something wrong? It certainly does. Right in its hand. Don't get any... I like that response because obviously she hasn't asked why Shale is calling Amara it. So, is something wrong? It certainly does. Right in its hand. Don't get any funny ideas. I think she's going to say 2. It certainly does. Right in its hand.
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on. Order me to do something.
Alright, walk over there. Why? I don't like where this is going. I wish there was one like, hit stem. Alright, walk over there.
And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is broken?
Shouldn't you be happy about that? Can it be fixed? So what now? You go on a killing rampage? Well, you're not just walking away. Shouldn't you be happy about that? Can it be fixed? I think she would say 4. Because to me, obviously she needs Shale. And that's why she's gone to this. To get more help for the fight. You know? She was curious. Amara needs the golem. She needs all the help that she can get to save her Dalish clan. You're not just walking away.
Aren't I? Without a control rod, I can do whatever I wish. It is simply, what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
I hadn't given it much thought. I can't think of many uses for a personal golem. I don't intend to do anything with you. Where's the... I need you to fight the blight option. I hadn't given it much thought. Not true. I can't think of many uses for a personal golem. Not true. I don't intend to do anything with you. Not true. I need your rocky fists to beat the blight, please. Oh, God. Oh, where's option 4? Of the 3, what would Amara have thought about? Sorry, that says I can think of many uses for a personal golem. Apologies. But that comes off as if like she's going to use the golem like as a servant, and that's not Amara at all. I'm going to go for 1. Because of course she intended to do something with the... How about it? I hadn't given it much thought other than you fighting the blight.
I see. Wonderful. I suppose I have 2 options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
You're welcome to come with me. Are you going to keep calling me it? What do you want to do? You killed your former master. How do I know you can be trusted? We don't really need your help. Well, we do. What do you want to do?
I watched this village for so long, unable to move or act. My memories of anything before are vague at best. So I have no idea what I want to do. I'm glad to be mobile. Was that not enough?
You killed your former master. Well, I don't think she cares. How do I know you can be trusted? You're going to keep calling me it. And how do I know you can be trusted?
I have no idea. How does it trust anything else without a control rod?
It doesn't. A good point. My other friends aren't made of stone. I'd say she would say it doesn't. I don't think she trusts anyone other than the people in her Dalish clan. It doesn't.
Fair enough. Then I promise not to sit on it accidentally or without sufficient provocation. Good enough?
I don't think Amara cares. I'm just going to ask it anyway. Are you going to keep calling me it?
Yes, very likely.
Okay. She doesn't care. She's not going to say then forget it. I'd like to think this says something more like you can come with me rather than you're welcome to come with me. I understand it's the same thing just without the certain words, but this is very kind and we know that she's very direct. For 1.
I will follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way.
I am Amara, pleased to meet you. Shale, is that supposed to be a joke? Is that your name or what you're made of? If you're following, then we're going. If you're following, then we're going.
I'm coming. Do not worry.
Nice, okay. We're going to swap out Sten
Fashion.
with Shale.
Yes.
Nice. Shale disapproved by 6? Good God. Okay. Well, Shale, I like the fact that you don't like people. And and such. Liliana has a level up, which is exciting. Shale, I need you to like me because we both don't like people, hey? We don't like humans. We're gonna bond over that, alright? Okay, let's level up Liliana. Alrighty, I feel like we were just here, Liliana. Let's go 1, 1, 1. Hey, sounds good. Okay. Oh. Now what? We might go Song of Courage. Because why not? It's as simple as that. It's so easy with some of the companions, and others it's so hard. Okay. So we've gotten Shale. We'll get the hell out of here, and we're going to go to the party camp. As I think so. Yeah? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I picked everything up as well. I don't think there was anything else. Onwards! Oh, hang on. Grab that. And we'll scurry on our way and watch Shale kick a chicken. I love that scene. I'm like, oh, I don't know what happened. Just exploded, man. I don't know what to say. Alright, to the party camp. Anybody got something to say? No? Sick. Alright, well, I've got a few things I want to say, but what I want to do very quickly is some inventory management and selling, and then we'll get into some conversations with some people. How about it? Sounds good to me. Alrighty, inventory has been managed. Things have been sold. I didn't realise I had such little amounts of health poultices.
Good to have you along on the road.
So I'm going to buy
I'm sure
some.
you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Thank you. I should have done this before. Give me some health poultices, please. Fabulous? Fabulous is what I mean. There we go. We're back in business. Alrighty, now, without that having happened just now, we're going to go around and have a chat to our companions and see if there's anything more that we can hear from them. I mean, we haven't done any big, like, story things for a while, but it's always fun to see what's kicking. So we're going to go speak to Shale, of course, now that Shale's part of the party. We'll go talk to everyone, have a conversation, see what happens with the approvals and disapprovals and how people respond to us in that sense. And, yeah, then we're going to probably do reading time and close off the episode, maybe. I mean, I'm just wary of the fact that a lot of this episode is a lot of technical difficulties at the beginning, and then a lot of deaths at the beginning. Never feel the end of it. We'll see what happens and see whether or not we start kicking off something else, like maybe if we start kicking off the other DLC quest, or maybe we'll do some of the smaller little bits on the road, like the caravan and stuff like that, and see how we go. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll have some fun. But first, we're going to talk to our people. Starting with Shale, who I've decked out in fire stuff, by the way. So we've gotten a whole bunch of, like, red crystals. Which is cool.
I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find I'm already too wide as it is.
No, they're quite slimming. I think they're so pretty. They look fine, I suppose. Don't be ridiculous. They're useful. What would she say in this instance? I think I want her to align with 2. I mean, Amara is a Dalish elf, and that has nothing to do with what I'm about to say. But I'm like, what is her personality when she's with her clan, And I think she, hates people and hates city elves and stuff like that, but she's not aggressive to the people that she likes in that sense, She's probably has a bit of fun with them. I'd like to think that she would be someone who'd be like, oh my gosh, I think they're so pretty, those types of things with her own people, or be, sharp with them, but I think she'd be able to have jokes with them. Like, I don't think, she'd be so don't be ridiculous, they're useful. However, I think in this instance, like, I want to be able to say 2. I think I'm just trying to convince myself to say 2. Because, like, Shale's a golem. Shale's not a human or a city elf or anything like that. It's something that Amara's never been involved with before, not been used to before. So there's a part of me that's like, maybe she's like sees these cool crystals on this, and like it is cool. And I mean, you could make the connection that as a Dalish elf, she likes seeing things like crystals and rocks and stuff like that in the world. She can probably appreciate it. I'm just going to say 2. I want to say 2. I think they're so pretty.
They are, aren't they? I so adore them. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak.
Cool. All right. Well, that's not really the conversation I wanted to have. But we'll leave it at that. I'm happy with leaving that conversation as it is. I'm aware that, conversations kind of end over time. I don't think Morrigan's going to say anything new because she's only going to say something when we sort out her mother situation, but just in case.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Never mind. Not interested to have that conversation. I will get around to persuading Bowden to tell me more about him later. Sten!
Yes.
Hi! I wanted just to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
Oh.
Then I suggest we move on.
I thought... I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Oh.
Very well.
Let's
As
go.
you wish.
Can you imagine having a conversation like that with someone like, oh, I want to talk about something that you mentioned before. Actually, don't worry about it. But I do have a question. Actually, no, you know what? It's fine. Hello? Do you want to have a conversation with me or not? Alright, Alistair. Rip into me.
What do you need?
Oh, he wasn't so bad then. I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
What can a Templar do exactly? Tell me about the Grave Wardens. How did you become... Why have you remained a Templar if you had Chantry? Ooh. What question do I want to ask you today? What can a Templar do exactly?
Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells.
So couldn't others learn these talents? So Templars use magic themselves? Have you hunted many mages? Seems like the Templars could run the Chantry. So Templars use magic themselves?
You could call it that, sure. The Chantry doesn't look on it the same way, however.
Because it doesn't.
Really, our talents only work on mages. Against a regular person, I'm just a guy in a metal suit.
Have you hunted many mages?
No, I never actually became a full Templar. Duncan recruited me before I took my vows. I was only present during one harrowing. The ritual that they test the mages with. It's not unlike our joining, really. And just as deadly. The girl they tested, she had a demon put inside her to see if she could resist. And she couldn't. We had to end it quickly. I have to say I didn't have much interest in becoming a Templar after that.
I have a feeling the sound on the voices is quiet for some reason. I'm pretty sure I've got it on full volume. I'm having a great time with sound management at the moment. I don't know if you can tell. Seems like the Templars could run the Chantry.
You'd think that, but it's not so. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together.
Yeah, no, so that's an interesting thing, and I really like it when it comes out in the Inquisition when Cassandra says, how, they don't talk about the lyrium leash. There's something about the way she says holding the lyrium leash that is just stuck in my head. It is something about the way she says it that just sounds really cool and just makes my ears like hum with happiness. But they don't ever really talk a lot about, like, Templars are seen as these really, really bad people. They're just parts of a bad system, and unfortunately, obviously, there are really bad Templars, don't get me wrong, but it's a very bad system, and they do become addicted. It's a really interesting part of the whole story. Like, it's so easy to sympathize and empathize with the mages and the plight that they have with being stuck in towers and basically being imprisoned and being hunted and all those types of things. But Templars are also stuck in a very bad situation too, and I think it's a really cool element to it because it gives so much grey to a very black and white world. So you were addicted to this lyrium? That's horrible. I can't believe they would do that. It sounds like an excellent method of control. I think she just asks, so you were addicted to this lyrium? She's just doing a lot of questions. She's going to figure out how she's going to respond later. She certainly wouldn't do that. So you were addicted to this lyrium?
Thankfully, no. You only start receiving lyrium once you've taken your vows. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templars' talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
There you go. Neutral. No changes to approval or anything. Give me a moment to just check on my sound to make sure I haven't, for some reason, put the voice dialogue down. Yeah, look, I don't know. It's at full blast. The sound is however it is. I give up. It just keeps changing, and then the game just glitches. I don't know. Elganon, make this better.
Your dog is filthy. I can smell him 50 yards off.
Okay, you leave my dog alone. Dog? Dog! I looked at the word good and said dog. You know. Good, he will fell our enemies with his stench. I'm sure you're exaggerating. Good, he will fell our enemies with his stench. Yeah.
That may be so, but all the same, I would like your permission to bathe him.
Bathe? Can't you just wave your staff and make him clean? Can't you just not smell him? He's a warhound, not some pampered and powdered lapdog. Go ahead, he is getting a little rank. This is an interesting one. She loves her dog. I think I'm going to say 1. Bathe? Can't you just wave your staff and make him clean?
No, that's not what magic is used for. Just make him sleep over on the other side of the camp. With Alistair. With any luck, that will keep all the stench confined to one small area.
Really good time for a neighbour's mower to go on. Give me a moment. Okay, I've closed the windows, so hopefully the sound isn't so bad anymore. Oh my goodness gracious. Zevran, we probably won't hear you over the background noise of a mower.
Here I am.
Here you are. Care to answer some questions?
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
What does it take to become an assassin? Why did you want to leave the crows exactly? What does it take to become an assassin?
Well, the crows would have you believe that it is an involved process that takes years of training. The sort that tests both your resolve and your endurance. Survive that process and maybe, just maybe, you're good enough to start being considered one of them. But quite frankly, the truth is that all it requires is a desire to kill people for a living. It's surprising how well one can do in such a field.
So you have to be a murderer. It doesn't take any special skill. You did quite well, no doubt. I don't think she'd sit there and say, so you have to be a murderer, because she can't talk. Unless she's saying it in a positive sense. I wonder if she'd be genuinely interested in the sense if it doesn't take any special skill. Maybe we'll go, you did quite well, no doubt. Oh, that seems too complimentary. Oh my gosh. We're doing 2. It doesn't take any special skill?
I don't know about that. It's simply a slightly different skill set from your average killer, as I see it. An assassin simply specializes in striking from stealth, and in maximizing that first attack to be as lethal as possible. Debilitate your foe, either by poison or by crippling their limbs, makes any follow-up combat you need to engage in that much simpler.
Oh, I know that these conversations are the ones that you have so that you can get the specializations, by the way. So, but it's an interesting conversation and question for Amara to be asking. So, yes, debilitate your foe either by poison or by crippling their limbs. Makes any follow-up combat you need to engage in that much simpler. That sounds like it could be useful. I'd prefer straight-up battle. You always use poison then. I think she's just going to say, that sounds like it could be useful. I think she'd agree.
See? Getting paid for the act is beside the point. An assassin is more a tactical choice than a lifestyle. Of course, the crows like to pretend that their abilities are trade secrets, shrouded in shadows and wrapped in a blanket of mystery. So let's just keep this between you and me, shall we? Hmm?
Sounds good. Alright, there you go. Thank you, Zevran. We'll talk to Liliana last. Win!
Have you encountered many abominations, apart from the ones in the Circle Tower?
No. Well, there was Connor. Oh, there was Connor. And we know how that turned out. Why do you ask? Well, I've heard many stories. I think you say, well, there was Connor.
Ah, yes, Connor, of course. The first time I saw an abomination, my blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened me the most.
Seeing the monster that you could be is unsettling. Yes, you are too easily perturbed then. You're a great mage. You would never become an abomination. But it is this knowledge that drives you to be cautious. Amara doesn't like demons. She doesn't care for magic per se. She trusts her keeper and her keepers first. She hates blood magic. She hates demons. All that jazz. So I don't know how she would respond to this. Like, you are too easily perturbed then is a crazy answer for Amara, because she would recognize that demons are awful things, obviously. And she doesn't like them. You're a great mage, you would never become an abomination. Seeing the monster that you could be is unsettling. Yes. So I'm trying to think of that answer in a way that Amara would say it, like as if reflecting on seeing the monster that she could become, so to speak. But we've not really come to that point. I mean, unless she's thinking about Grey Ward and stuff, but I don't think she thinks about Grey Ward and stuff all that often. I wonder if she would say 3. I know it's very complimentary, and I know that Amara is not complimentary easily, but I think, as I said, she doesn't care for mages, so to speak. She hates blood mages, she hates demons, but magic is not something that she is perturbed by, using that word there. I think she may reflect on the fact that Wynne is a great mage, and not only that, but Wynne has saved her butt because of the Heelys that she does. So I think she would say that and say you would never become an abomination, mostly because she hopes that she doesn't, because this is not someone who would do blood magic or, you know, be interested in a demon, you know? So I think she'd say 3.
Every mage is vulnerable, no matter how accomplished or powerful. That is the first thing we learn, and overconfidence can lead to recklessness. One slip. All it takes is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone, replaced by madness. And there is no turning back, or at least that's what they say.
You have doubts. The only way to get rid of an abomination is to kill it. See, this is interesting, because we learn about what happens, and I mean, and that's the thing, right? We know she's technically an abomination. I mean, we don't know, but we know, because we've played this, and we know. She has some, like, spirit of faith or something in her, or something like that, or a spirit of heal, I don't know. But this is the interesting thing about the whole being possessed. I'm getting my things mixed around. I was about to say about how there's the Seeker's truth and stuff like that about tranquility and reversing that. I'm getting it mixed up. You know what? There is no turning back. The only way to get rid of an abomination is to kill it. That is how Amara would say it.
Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured, or if a mage could be so possessed and still retain their sanity, their humanity.
Wow, I wonder why you would ask this, Wynne. It's almost like you may be one. And I wonder how Amara would feel about that when she finds out. If one retains one's humanity, one is not an abomination. That's a bit crazy. We cannot let them be simply because they might get better. We cannot let them be simply because they might be better. My brain hasn't recovered from the early moments of this video, so I'm not reading that right. We cannot let them be simply because they might get better. Oh, right, okay, I get it. All right, we cannot let them simply be possessed just because they might get better. Okay, I get you. Why do you care so much about this anyway? I'd say 2 is what she would say. Actually, no, 3. Why do you care so much about this anyway?
Because every mage lives with this threat. It is constantly on our minds. Do not trouble yourself, though. This is only an old lady giving voice to her musings.
Yes, Wind, you're so old, Wind. Yes, tell me more about how old you are, huh? Yeah. I've got runes for you. Just give all the novice ones. I'll keep the master ones.
You are wise to invest in the effectiveness of your followers.
I'm only doing it because I know I need to, okay? Liliana, make me happy with a story.
Yes?
Hello, I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
Hello. Oh no. We'll get it over with. This vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain, but I had a dream. In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell. And the darkness drew me in.
What then? So it's just a dream? Why say it's a vision? You dreamed of the blight? That doesn't mean anything. I have the devouring storm on my mind. That's all I'm going to say. What then? So it's just a dream? Why say it's a vision? You dreamed of the blight? That doesn't mean anything. I think I should say you dreamed of the blight.
I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw. But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
All right, now hear me out. I think of the devouring storm. With that in mind, with a rose bush, is the next Dragon Age character's last name going to be Rose? Alright, I'll leave that. And that's me holding hope that there's another one. Because I need a closure of the devouring storm. We were getting little hints, and the forgotten ones. Give it to me, please. And if it ends up being that the last name is like Rose or something, I'll be like, knew it. I got it. I see the connection here. That's just wishful thinking, Liliana. And this made you want to help me. Did you hear voices? I don't need your maker interfering in my life. Uh-oh. 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 Because Amara loves her elven gods. She is Solas's worst nightmare, as we say, and she might turn around and say, I don't need your maker interfering in my life. It's either 4 or 2. I think because Amara has this weird connection with Liliana, because I'm trying to romance them, right? I think I'm leaning more towards 2 than her saying, I don't need your maker interfering in my life. And it's not because I don't want her to get shitty with me. I don't care about that. It's more the, how abrupt it is with what she's saying, knowing full well that Amara is, like, confused about her feelings when it comes to Liliana, because she's drawn to them. And this made you want to help me, is the question she would ask.
In my dream, I fell. Or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything?
Well, how about I tell you about how the blight is my gods, they're to blame. Yeah? What a weird relationship to have. The Chantry says the Maker has left us. The blight is the Maker's punishment. Will you defy him? I suppose I couldn't sit by either. Oh, I think she'd probably say 3. Firstly, because Amara doesn't care about what the Chantry says. She's not aligned to the Chantry. The blight is the Maker's punishment. Will you defy him? Not quite. But if we think about the theory of Solas being the Maker, It wasn't his punishment. He's part of the reason why it exists. The main reason why it exists, really. Holy moly. My brain's running with all these thoughts and feelings about this. Because, as I mentioned before, like, I mean, Amara doesn't know that her elven gods are the reason why the Blight exists, and why Solus is the reason the Blight exists, and that the Black City that all the people talk about the Maker's Seat and everything else like that, is actually just a prison for the elven gods, etc., etc., etc. I think it is such an interesting point to make. The Blight is the Maker's punishment. Is it Solus's punishment? I mean, in a greater sense, yes it is. It's his own punishment to himself. But I suppose I couldn't sit by either, is what she is going to say, because ultimately, if she thinks of her elven gods and thinks about, you know, would they want this to happen? You know, so many things in the world. That's how she would say it. I suppose I couldn't sit by either.
That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a blight to stop.
No, that's not why she's a Grey Warden, but sure. Sure, whatever you say, Liliana. Okay, with that all being said and done, I actually have no idea how long this episode is going to be when I cut out all of the technical difficulties, and, you know, you probably will see me die a few times at the beginning. I don't know how much of that I'm going to cut, because that's just a lot of fun. So I don't know how long this is going to be, but I've recorded for a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here, and we're going to go into reading time, and read the codexes, and then shut the door on episode 15, and get ourselves ready for episode 16. So with that, on to reading time! Alrighty, I always go the wrong way, it's that way. No updates here, so that's fine. Straight into here, we've got characters. I wonder who it could be. Where is Shale? There you are. What can I say? I have a heart of stone. It's a song from the musical 6, Heart of Stone, in case you're wondering. So that song's going to be stuck in my head now. The golems of Orzammar once made up the vanguard of the Dwarven army, holding back the tides of darkspawn that flooded out of the deep roads. But the art of making them was lost, and many of them succumbed to wear and damage in battle. Shale has no memories either of the time spent fighting in the deep roads or of coming to Honleith, only a few spotty and bitter recollections of its last master. Amara unearthed Shale's control rod and awakened it, adding a bitter, malfunctioning golem to the menagerie of companions. Oh, I love the term menagerie. Give me my birds. And that's funny, being the fact that people will generally say menagerie in reference to birds, or at least that's what I think of, and Shale hates birds. I like that. I like that. I see what you did there. I'm picking up what they're putting down. Books and songs. Okay. What could it possibly be? No. Journal of the Enchanter Wilhelm. Here you go. 13. Pluvitanus. The interrogation of the demon is going well and is rather fascinating, provided that what it is saying is true. I have sent all my research so far to First Enchanter Arden, and while he is concerned about my safety, he does not think there is a reason to stop just yet. All I hope is that the Templars do not discover what I am doing. How will we ever find another way to deal with demonic possession if the Chantry does not let us research it? 20 Alluviesta. Young Matthias nearly wandered down here again today, and this time I forgot to leave the barrier up. I believe I will key the defences to ignore anyone of my blood. I would rather have the boy stumble into the laboratory than have him killed by my forgetfulness. Poor lad. All he wants is to know why his father spends so much time beneath the tower. I will spend more time with him soon, I swear it. It's just like, you know, it's like a journal that you find in a lot of video games of like the scientist or the researcher that's like, everything's fine. I'm doing something that is outlawed for a good fucking reason. But it's fine, because it's me, and how could anything wrong or bad happen because I'm doing it? Oh my god, my son could die if he comes into my research facility. But it's fine. I'll just put a barrier up and it'll be fine. We never learn. 28, Olivia Easter. Shale is acting strangely. I wonder if I should discontinue my experiments upon it? I am so near a breakthrough, I am certain. Perhaps it is better if I focus on the demon. I like to think that when he's writing his journal, because is such a verbal thing to do when we're expressing our frustration, to write that A-H-H-H. Like, I don't know, that's funny to me. 2 Matronalis. The demon almost managed to get away again. Tricky. I shall have to be more careful. Young Eamon sent a letter asking me to return to Redcliffe. I shall have to consider it. Soon. 11 Matronalis. Could it be? What an intriguing discovery. No, sorry. I'm just thinking, like, from a timing perspective, but there's been years, so don't worry. But don't move. 11 Matronalis. Could it be? What an intriguing discovery. Especially considering that the demon was attempting to keep me from it at all costs. Or did it lead me to that information by seeming to deny... I don't think I've read this. Hang on. My brain. Could it be? What an intriguing discovery, especially considering that the demon was attempting to keep me from it at all costs. Or did it lead me to that information by seeming to deny it from me? I must discover the truth. 19 Umbralia? Under my Umbralia. I think it is time to dismiss this demon. It is too dangerous for me to continue holding it, and I cannot discount the possibility that it is having some influence over the golem. Or is it my experiments? I will try to deactivate Shale for the time being and then deal with the demon once and for all. Let it end here. There are no further entries. From the Journal of Enchanter Wilhelm Sulzbacher. That's only books and songs. The journal. I was trying to think of certain things that were happening in The Stolen Throne in that, and then when I thought about young Eamon and the reference to that, I was thinking, would Eamon have been asking for Wilhelm to go and teach his son how to control his magical talents, but too many years have gone past since Wilhelm has been unalived by Shale. So, a note from Honleath Village Council. Mistress Matilda, the council has unanimously agreed to put you in charge of the decorations for the Honleath's upcoming Harvest Festival. Oh my gosh, Matilda. This is so exciting. We all adored what you did with the village for the winter solstice. As usual, the statue must be adorned with items that capture the essence of the season. Iris kindly offered the use of her wide-brimmed straw hat with berries and daisies and would love to see it on the statue. Farmer Goodman will also donate some of his baby pumpkins. We think a garland of small pumpkins and... We think a garland of small pumpkins and ribbons draped about the statue's shoulders would be lovely. Whatever you decide will be splendid, I'm sure, and we are all looking forward to it. Councilman Murray, Matilda, dress up Shale with a straw hat. Is there a mod that you can get Shale wearing a straw hat by any chance? And the garland of baby pumpkins? Anyone? Let me know. That'd be sick. All right, where's the note? Okay. A decades-old letter. Madame? I think it's Madam because there's no E. Oh, whatever. I can assure you that the Circle of Magi is not a sacrilegious institution, and that, indeed, we operate under the supervision of the Chantry. It would make our investigation of your husband's death much easier if you would simply cooperate with us. I am disappointed to hear that you sold the Golem's activation rod. I understand both it and your husband were of invaluable aid to King Marek during the war against Orlais. They certainly were. Without the rod, we cannot discern whether Wilhelm's golem was responsible for his murder. The golem will simply have to remain where it is unless the villagers can find a means to destroy it. Our condolences to you and your son for your loss. I imagine it is of little consolation to you, but your husband is much admired here and will be missed. Make her keep you. First Enchanter Arlen. Is First Enchanter Arlen the one from The Calling? Because then we don't like the First Enchanter then. I don't think it is. Something tells me it's not. Maybe there'll be words on the screen that suggest one or the other. I don't think there was anything else. No, not unless I just went over one that I picked up. No. No, that's it. A short reading time, but that's okay. Not every reading time has to be long, and not every reading time has to be really exciting and full of, oh my god, look at these connections. I liked the conversation I had with Leliana just before because of the whole maker's punishment and all that jazz. However, big gulps, goodness gracious. But with that, it's interesting to have codexes and to talk about Shale and Wilhelm and stuff like that after having read The Stolen Throne and everything else like that. You kind of see a lot of these pieces coming together and understand a bit more about how that all came about. So while you have codexes and letters and notes and stuff and journal entries that kind of give personality and perspective of these characters, having the books kind of go into that more and having that linkage is really cool. And as I said, it just adds that extra depth. So I think that's a really neat thing. And that's all I really have to say about that. But that's it. We're done. That closes off episode 15. I apologize with all of the shenanigans known as sound issues and just things not going right. I don't know why. I have not changed my sound settings since I last played this for episode 14. In episode 14, while there were some ups and downs when it came to the volume and stuff, I thought I landed on something good, but apparently not. So it goes. We keep doing what we do and hoping for the best. But yes, no, apologies for some of the sound issues and I'm not going to apologize for me not being able to play the game very well. That's just life, you know? And as I have learnt, my wolf friend is the OP character that I have to have on me at all times. So I have learnt. But so you have it. So it goes. And I also know that Win has to be in my party forever. Because guess what? Like I mentioned, I think in the last episode, combat in this game for me is not the greatest strength of mine, but I'm not here to show off my combat pro gamer skills, you know, because I know my limits. I'm here to analyze the story, and I love the story, and that's what's fun about this. So yeah, so it goes. But yes, we'll close off this episode. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Thank you if you have been, keeping up with the journey from episode 1. If you've just jumped into this one and you're like, oh, maybe I will keep watching and see what she did in the other episodes, go back to 1 and have a fun time and see how we're connecting the dots here between Origins and the Veilguard. And yeah, all that jazz. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. It's really cool when you do. If you want to continue watching what I'm doing and you want to keep up with the episodes and all the other cool story analysis things we do for books and everything else, talking about all things magical and wonderful when it comes to storytelling, then go ahead and subscribe to the Tale Inferno channel, hit the bell and all that jazz, because if you want to be notified when I do these things, then that bell is your best friend. But that's how I'm going to that's how I'm going to close off this episode. And there's a train wreck of an episode, may I say, and say thank you, have a good day, have a good week, have a good night, however and wherever I find you, whenever I find you, I guess, whatever. Hope you had a good time, and I'll see you in the next episode. See ya!